Alright folks, not a whole lot to go at today. We have a bit of this ground here that was, I think this was a ditch that was removed from another field just over there somewhere. I don't expect much out of it, but the grass is very high, the land is very wet still. We could do with a bit of a dry spell. There's also been slurry put out, so I'm going to be stinking by the time I'm finished today, if I go on to the grassy parts of the fields. So look, I haven't been out in a month. We'll try this, maybe not expecting much, maybe a few modern kinds. We'll see how it goes. On to the first. Okay, as you can see, I moved off of the excavated part of the field because it was hard work and there was nothing there. But yeah, first find of note is this. Now, is that just a modern water spigot, or is that the old style barrel tap that they would have stuck into a keg years ago to give to the thirsty workers on the land? Is it modern, or is there a bit of age to it? I mean, there is a bit of age to it, probably at least 100 years old. But I'd be open to suggestions. I don't see anything stamped into it. What's that? Nothing. It might be a lot less. It might only be 50 years old. But it was down deep. It was down. That's a good 10 inches or more. But something that size would give you a good signal. Right, let me know if you have any ideas on this. But I like it. On to the next. Oh, it's getting funny at this stage. Hammer! It's another one. Another hammer. This time of the Plow variety. But you know, I found something a minute ago. I didn't video it, but it might be related to this. I only found it up there about 40 meters, and I found this thing, which was iron. The only reason I dug them was they were close to the surface, and they were low numbers, like in the single digits on the VDI, which I would normally not dig. But then a certain Ryan Conway from Fermanagh has found hammered coins in the single digits with the Knox 900. So I've dug some amount of trash because of you, Ryan. Anyway, this thing, which is iron, is a sharp wedge, as you can see, and it's mushroomed over on top. And my first thought, after I knocked off the cruddy rust, there's still a bit more on it, is that maybe it was one of those wedges for you drive into a handle, like a pickaxe or a axe or a spade or something, but also maybe a hammer, although I think it's a bit too long to be driven into the handle of a hammer, and too wide possibly. More like an axe or a pickaxe. But yeah, such is the crap we find. This will go on my shed with my other hammers. On to the next. So I've come into a different field because I was having no luck with coins in that field. And straight away, first signal, we have got round in the ground. Who is it? It's a George of the 5th variety. There is a beautiful patina on this coin. Let's break it free. And there is still a beautiful patina. As in, it's a dark patina, but it's not flaky like it normally is. because I'd say it was kept fairly moist in this soil, and it's by the fence, so it probably didn't get a whole lot of fertilizer. I don't know if anybody else finds this, but I have found that coins along a hedgerow or a ditch or a stone wall tend to come out slightly better because, and this is only my theory, maybe they're not getting hit by chemical fertilizers as much. 1931? I think I see 1931 there. Let me know if you have the same experience. Coins along a hedgerow or a ditch come out slightly better than the coins in the middle of the field. Anyway, I'm happy with that. We're on the board with a coin for the day. On to the next. Right, so we'll try a live dig. My camera lens must be dirty because it's a bit cloudy, but how am I going to clean it with these hands? Anyway, let's see what it is. It's late 60s out there. It's probably a piece of canned slaw because that's what I've been finding. And sure enough, on to the next. And now we have this, which is modern stainless steel on one side. It's the shape of a cattle tag, and there's numbers on it. It's not like a cattle tag I've seen, unless it's one of those plastic ones and the plastic has gone off and there's a... I think they're all plastic though. I don't think they have metal through them, do they? Anything in the hole? I'm going to call it a cattle tag, but I'm not sure. Okay, on to the next. Haven't had one of these in a while. It's a plow tip, or it's the side tooth to an excavator bucket, but I think it's a plow tip. Yeah, it wasn't a great signal, but I dug it anyway. On to the next.